What's going on, fellas? I've got a 2008 Dodge Avenger here. I'm using this car to point out to you the location of some important fuses for the power door locks and the power windows. So the power for all that comes from this totally integrated power module. We open that by pulling these two tabs back and lifting up. For the power windows, your car may or may not have a J-case fuse in this position here. If you do have a fuse here, check it because it's for use for the power windows. These other fuses are primarily for the power locks. The power for the actual door lock motors comes from this 20 amp fuse right here. There's a 10 amp fuse here that provides power to the computer that is in control of the locks. And we've got another 10 amp fuse here that sends power to a module that is used for the keyless entry. So if your keyless entry is not working, that fuse for that is here. Now, these other fuses receive some power from 30 amp fuses here. There's two of them. These are a little harder to get to. You've got to pry this plastic piece up. Should just be able to squeeze it while you lift up. There we go. Once you've got that popped all the way up, you can remove the cover by prying it here. And so you'll want to check these two fuses as well if all of your other fuses check out. One other troubleshooting step I can give you, every time you open and close this door, you're flexing some wires. So every time this door swings open and swings shut, you're flexing all the wires here that go to the window motors, the window switch, the door lock switch, the door lock actuator. So one thing I like to do after I've checked all the fuses, if they're good, I'll hold the button down. Like, let's say this window won't roll up or down. I'll hold this down, and while I'm holding it, I'll open and close the door. If I can find any certain position at which I can angle the door where the window starts to roll up or down, then I can suspect that I have a broken wire in this loom that's making intermittent contact. Further troubleshooting beyond that, you'll pretty much have to pop the door panel off and start checking to see if you're getting power and ground to your motors and your switch. So yeah, I appreciate you watching. Please let me know if you have any questions, or more importantly, any advice about troubleshooting the power windows or the power locks on your Dodge Avenger.